Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and in this video today,
we're going to go over the stuff that's inside our bug out bags. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into these bags and show you guys what we got. We're right here at Camera Connections. We got a couple of tables set up, so we're going to go be able to spread our gear out and let you guys better see it for view here.
and also make sure to check out Kevin's new channel. It's a day after Prepper on YouTube, and you can check the link below. And we're really looking forward to seeing him get his channel going, because he's going to do a lot of gear reviews, a lot of equipment reviews for shooting enthusiasts. Going to have a lot of shooting sports on there, so I'm excited. I'm going to check it out myself. It'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, come on, step on by. We're going to have it. Also, we're going to break down a couple of guns and just show, you know, that basic cleaning and stuff, like some of the videos that we've already done for this channel. Just a little more in depth for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into these bags, Luke.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, my bag right now, as it sits, is looking at about 20 pounds, give or take a few pounds. But just remember, pounds equal pain. That's what we got to remember, especially when we're packing our stuff. So I got a trash bag here. Now, in this trash bag, inside my gear, this is a 72-hour bag, like I stated before when I was carrying it on me. I have all my food and perishable items in this trash bag. Now, the good thing about keeping the trash bag is, one, it's waterproof, and two, I'm not leaving anything behind for anybody to see that I was there. I got a couple of these Coleman Mountain Mills. You can pick these things up at any of the sporting goods. And then got a couple of cans of Spam, a couple of fruit, more Spam. Now, what I really like about these little cans of fruit are, these things are a fast go. You can open these things up, take these cans, and you can use them on the same videos that we did in the past. You know, that little Altoid stove that we got. You might want to check those out too if you haven't checked that out on the channel yet. But on these things have 50 calories in them, but they also have a lot of juice with them, and you can drink these juices. So that's also why I like that. And that's a little bit of a sugar rush to keep you going too. Alright, let's see what we got in here next. I also got a magazine pouch up on the front. That's where I put, of course, two of my P-Mags will be up there up front. Of course, one in the rifle, and then also whatever I could carry in the bag. We got us a well, I like to call it a survival knife or Rambo knife. It's got a paracord up here so I can use it in case I need to use it for a shelter. I also got a poncho in here, so we can also use that use a little bit of that paracord for it. I got some wet wipes. Of course, you want to, if you got to keep some stuff clean, or you know, nature calls, you got wipes there just in case. One of the most important things I got to go along with that is some hydrocortisone cream. And this is for those rashes or those itchy areas that might get, especially when you're going hiking and stuff like that. It's important to sit. I got some fire starting gear. I got some fire sticks. This is waterproof, in a waterproof bag. And I got some matches there just along so I can find it in the bag. It's not getting separated. Got hand warmers, 2 sets. Feet warmers go along with it to insert into your boots or in your, you can also put those in your gloves. Got a knife sharpener. Never know when you might need one, plus it's easy to find. And of course, some light source just to get that fire started if I don't want to use my flashlight to give away my position. I got a couple of green glow sticks here. And then one of the most important things that you can never go hiking or bugging out without is a compass. Then I got my wind-up flashlight from a couple of our earlier videos and reviews. More chem lights. Got another knife here. Never have too many knives, as I always say. And I got a magnesium strip here for another fire starter. beanie here, and inside this beanie I got some water purification tablets, and then I got some extra shotgun rounds here because sometimes I also carry the shotgun as a defense weapon. Got a poncho. That poncho can also be used as a shelter along with the survival cord. Then I got my handy dandy fishing kit here that Luke's put together. You might have seen that if you're familiar with the channel. You want to check that video out if you're not. That's one of the little handy dandy fishing kits that he put together. I got one of my bug out back here too. Then I got some reading material, also fire starting, and you know, you never know when them wipes might run out and you might need something for when nature calls. And then inside my bug out bag I got a hydration system, also that we've done a video on. And then this is all that I've got in my bag pretty much. But on my body I also have carried my pistol, I got my survival bracelet, and then one of the most important things that most people don't realize that you got is a cell phone. You can also start a fire with this cell phone by using the battery and some steel wool. And then I got a couple of dollars and change on me so I can also get where I'm going. And another knife. That's pretty much all I got on me as of right now in this bug out bag. Also, my map, I do have a map of the East Tennessee area, which is currently not in my bug out bag right now. So, but this is pretty much my stuff. This weighs usually about 20 pounds, or a little under 20 pounds. And I've weighed it with all the magazines in it, as many as I can get in here. We're looking about 20-25 pounds altogether. So
Okay, now Kevin's bag was just a quick hit the door, run, get over here as quick as you can. Mine is a little more extensive, but it's still a 24-hour bag. I need to get home quick type bag. I don't need to put everything in the stockpile in there. It's that I need the essential components, but I'm going to put enough that just in case I get delayed, I can make it. And a few other commodities. Now to start out with, first aid is essential. I have a IFAK, military IFAK on the side of this. I'm going to go reverse. Kevin opened his up on everything, brought it out. I'm going to show you as I'm putting it in. This is standard military equipment, just in case something really, really bad happened. I'm hoping that that situation don't occur, but just in case. Now I have a tearaway 200 round mag pouch over here that I found has come in very handy for my stuffed full Ozark pack, just in case I needed to stop and help somebody along the way. I got my CPR mouthpiece, and inside of this, just to cover the highlights, I've got nuclear radiation tablets, the IOSAT, eye injury fluids, prep pads, bandages, cold heat packs, snake bite kit, just the regular random oddities that you may need. Hoping that I don't ever have to touch this thing. Hope nobody ever has to use a first aid kit, but you got to be realistic. Things happen. Okay. Now, next thing we got alcohol, peroxide. No, you don't have to put an entire bottle. I just found it fit. It's not ridiculously heavy, so if I have to dump that off along the way, I could. Inside, I have my Camelback. Right there, goes out to the front. Now, as far as sanitation, we've got wipes, deodorant, because I don't want to smell myself along the way, dental floss. A lot of this stuff is not necessary. I just put it in there just in case I ever needed this to be a long-term bag. Chapstick, antibiotics. You don't want to use them if I don't have to, but man, are these a good commodity to trade later down the road. Toothbrush, razor, toilet paper, and I bagged it in the sandwich bags, double bagged it. Kirk's Castle original soap. I can use this to wash clothes over myself. Toothpaste, hand sanitizer, body wipes. You can get these at prepper.Kevin. Really great stuff, antibacterial. Now as far as food goes, All I'm going to do is, being that in my situation that I'm going to do a video on later down the road, is that as I'm going from my place of work to home, I'm going to have to cross a major river, go down an interstate system, through some back roads, another city environment. I'm going to have a lot of terrain to cover. I've got a Shimano black bicycle that I've tried my best to keep black out, and an NBC suit for nuclear, biological, chemical, being that I'm so close to Oak Ridge, and a flotation device to have to lug across that river area. Now once I get the other side, I can get rid of the flotation equipment because that's the only river. But then after that, then I've still got to pedal that bike all the way home. But I'll show you that in a later video as we put it to use. Now, back to this, MREs, I can just cut the tip as I'm pedaling, just tire that and eat on as I'm driving and not have to stop because time is of the essence. Okay, now as far as cold winter goes, I'm going to put an extra change of clothes later down the road, socks, a shirt, and some pants, but a beanie is essential. This right here is a Massif. It's mil spec, flame resistant, camouflage. It's been good with me down to like, I don't know, freezing temperatures, bitter freezing. I use this for astronomy. When I'm out doing astronomy, I can wear this. I can put my lights in and some of my colossal eyepieces. It keeps me very warm. Highly recommend it. Get the military gear. We're going to do a video on that later down the road, choosing good clothing because you want this to last later when things get really bad. Now, as far as miscellaneous stuff, got a hooded poncho, got a lightweight, full body adult PVC suit, and black duct tape. Now, I'm going to be adding to this an Israeli gas mask because that together, I can put the gas mask on, this PVC suit over me, and Coleman makes these. You can get these cheap at a Coleman store. They make them in camouflage too, so you can be inconspicuous going through the woods. And the duct tape is to tape off around the feet, around the arms, and I'm going to get some rubber gloves too, so that I can tape off all those access points and hopefully stay safe if there was any, after that earthquake, if Oak Ridge or anything, there was any toxin got out and it got into the air, I can be safe knowing at least long enough to get home and get deconned. Got a headlamp to wear. Got a binocular set by Tasco. LED job light. Spoon and fork just in case I do take a break for a moment to eat the MREs. Earplugs. A butane jet fuel lighter. Lens cleaning wipe just for any of the optics or the lighting. Water purification tablet. Electrical tape. Comes in handy for everything. A compass to guide me home. A signaling mirror. 2 9-volt batteries with the plastic tabs at the top. That is the only piece of my fire starter stuff that I keep separate because of the steel wool. I don't want to burn my bag up. Fishing kit that I didn't camo out. Another earplug set. And this is an important thing that I would recommend is, Kevin also carries money on him. I'm carrying coinage because the people that's on the other side of the river after the earthquake, if I can bum a ride off them, I can compensate them for their gas. I'm going to try to add silver in with that and some hard cash. That way I've got some trading options with people. Now, as far as lighting and heat source, just in case I get stranded somewhere along the way, got 2 8-hour candles, multiple chem lights, the shorties for my neck and riding my bicycle, or the extended length ones. Got a fire starting device and got a parachute signal flare, 2 Orion hand flares. They're the scratch top ones to get them going. Another chem light and an extra location. The XXXX fine steel wool. You touch this 9-volt battery and the house goes down. Some wind and storm-proof matches and a pop-up stove with some more matches. Now, is this everything I'm going to put in my bug out bag? Absolutely not. I'm going to continue to hone in on this. This is just to show you some ideas. Something that you might not have in your bag right now and you could think of a great use to put with it. I am going to continue to add things along the way that I see fit could be useful. The next two things I am adding to mine though for sure is a comm pouch with a 50-mile radio to reach everybody and let them know I'm on the way back to the Alamo, and a pistol pouch for my Walther P22, because personally, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to flash firearms on the show. Not that I don't like firearms, I love my Second Amendment. I just don't want to draw the attention of those that like to be down on us for that. Now, as far as the gas mask goes, I definitely encourage you to invest in a good gas mask. Get an M40, get an Israeli, and make sure that you have some quality. So these are just some options and that I put into use, and I hope that some of these are a help to you.
Okay guys, thanks for joining me and Luke here to look and go quickly over our bug out bags. And just remember that what we have in our bags is for us, and they're always changing. Just like the seasons, when the seasons change, your bug out bag should probably change. And just remember that nobody's bug out bag is going to be the same. Everybody is going to be different to fit that person.
And also remember that what you put in your bag may save your life one day, so be very careful about what you select and what you put in it, and make sure that you do have the things that you definitely need, because those need to be in there critically first, and then you can add other things along as time comes. So keep these things in mind as you prep, and until we see you again, have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.